Alrighty, welcome. Good day, good evening, good morning, depending where you are. Booty Talk it's number 5 or number 6 this week. I think it's number 5. Um,
Mm.
Last week's Booty
Yeah.
Talk, I forgot to turn my mic on, so the entire space was basically just mass talking every 20, 30 seconds in response to my mic. So yeah, I've double checked the mic today, so it seems to be working completely fine, which is good. Um, Yeah, we went over a couple of updates last week, all the ones that are in the minor announcements, so people didn't miss out at all. They know exactly what's coming. Timeline wise, the boys are working on it at the moment. Atmaj is back. He was away for like a month doing his finals and focusing on that, which he successfully passed, which is good. And now he's back building. So we've been fine tuning a couple of those updates. I think that the most exciting of which is the withdrawal system. So instead of having to enter a number, there's just going to be a one button max withdrawal. So, if you click max and, you've got 10 NFTs, it'll just autofill and withdraw the 500 booty or 10,000 gold, depending which one you choose. So that's, going to be a very nice addition because I hate having to type in the number or trying to figure out how much to withdraw and stuff like that. And if you're someone that's not quite reaching those daily withdrawal limits, you can still withdraw at a lower rate. It'll just max out what is available in balance. So, yeah, the boys are working on that. I've got a little bit more staking to do from the Gold Genesis ships. So, successfully adding 100 Solana to the staking pool. I think once I update this one, it puts us at about. Let me just bring it up on the screen here.
4.99.
It's at 3.99 right now, right?
It was 3.99. I don't know. I didn't check
Yeah.
today, but
So
yeah.
I already did some staking, so it's done about I think 75. So I've still got another 30 to add. So it'll be 430 that'll get added
Oh,
to that amount. So since November, through a bunch of different things, we're currently sitting at 430 Solana. If we can get to 500 by July, we're on target for that 1,000 Solana by the end of the year, which would be very nice to hit. That's my target by the end of the year, is that 1,000 Solana mark, which will be good. I do have
quick
one.
question about the exchange, real quick.
Yeah, shoot.
Uh, when will the choose one or the other comes to effect all the way to July
No, that'll
when
probably
they
be
happen?
next week.
Also, starting next week, we just have to choose either or.
Yeah, booty or gold. And then the emissions of gold will halve on the next gold halving on
I
July
cry.
1st. So,
Okay.
yeah, I gave someone here a lesson today in economics and supply demand elasticity. So I think that video helped a lot of the understanding of what I've got planned because he seemed to get it. Isn't that right, Matt?
Oh,
It was a good video,
he's
right?
always he's always in trouble.
No. This isn't a trouble thing. We were actually having a
Oh,
really good conversation about it this morning. Because obviously with AI and stuff like that, like I actually love that he's going to this effect and running things through different AI, ChatGPT, trying to understand the tokenomics and price changes, and basically just trying to provide analytical forecasting for strategy. I think that's a brilliant move to make. So yeah, he was just asking me some questions in DMs and stuff like that, and I sent him a video. Actually, I'll send it here too because it kind of gives people an idea of what I look into, background and stuff like that. Let's see this one here. There we go. There we go. I posted it in the chat there. But it's just basically the economic principles behind supply demand and supply management and all that sort of stuff. So this is kind of a Riddick's Bible, so to speak, in tokenomic design.
watch it later.
Now, there is a little bit of alpha tonight. I thought of a really cool feature that I think is going to be a nice quality of life. At some point, I won't say exactly when. Actually, before I do that, let me just do a quick announcement in chat that we've started, because I know there's probably some people that will not want to miss this one.
Where I put. I'm answering already the question.
All right, there we go. We'll give people a minute or two to really focus in. Yeah, there we go, when it's ready. Hang on, I'll just take my jacket off 2 seconds. Doing my treadmill walking while I'm on here, get my steps in for Steply, and just realize my phone's not in my pocket. All right, so one of the things that we are really going to be focusing on in development this year is providing a clear accessibility for both ends of the spectrum in terms of play style. So, through conversations that I've had recently in DMs and tickets and stuff like that, I know there's some loyal people in the community that, just due to in real life stuff, they don't have the extra amount of time to be able to really dive in deep into the game. They don't have, the extra time to dive in deep to the Discord community, which is fine. That's part of life. We fit these things in around where we can fit them in. So we're going to be really putting an emphasis on a pathway that allows people to fully automate as well. And one of the biggest factors of or the restrictions on automation is obviously the need to log in every single day to be able to, withdraw tokens, to be able to convert them between the two. So we will be introducing a feature that can be activated that will allow it to be set to withdraw basically once a day, automated, so you don't have to log in or if you forget or something like that. Which I am very excited for. So now, with that being said, we're not encouraging max extraction or anything like that. We're very confident in, the syncs that we've built and the things that we put into the game, where people will be converting between tokens or taking Solana. There's nothing wrong with, obviously converting some Solana back and stuff like that, especially as we're growing. Which, with that being said, we hit obviously all-time high this week with the 0.48 Solana. We were number one this week on Kazan's NFTs in progress, which was really cool to wake up to this morning. But yeah, back to it. We will be focusing a lot on, a fully automated gameplay that people can utilize. The spinning wheel, we have some cool updates coming to, so you'll be able to spin with booty, with gold, and with rum, with booty being more beneficial than gold, and rum being more beneficial than gold and booty. We will have, as well, for those big spenders, an enable auto roll feature, an auto spin feature. So basically a press and hold to enable it, and you can just, it sits there spinning the wheel one after the other, just to add a bit of fun to it. So yeah, we're playing around with a variety of different exciting things to make worthwhile. We will also be adding the ability to purchase battle tokens and leveling tokens with rum, not gold. We're not going to be adding for gold. But we will be doing a feature where you can use rum and get them at a cheaper price. The goal is we're going to create a lot of rum/Solana microtransactions to really start building up that staking pool. Aussie Matt, you've got the spin automation thing. So you just enable it and it'll just continuously roll.
Imagine you have a million booty and then you forget about it.
Yeah.
All gone in the morning.
Change tabs or something like that. But yeah, no, we'll have a safety feature in there that once the window closes, it stops rolling. That's an important part. But yeah, it's it'll keep the auto roll going on. But it's only as long as you're active in that window. If the tab closes or you tab out or something like that, it'll stop, just like they do in any of the casino-based sites. But yeah, outside of that, yeah, the boys are back working full steam ahead. One of the things that I've really been looking at this week, I don't know if we're going to go for it or not, but adding the app to the Solana Seeker phone. For those who have the Solana Seeker phones, or for those who don't, you may be familiar that you get rewarded activity status based on how much time you spend within the apps. So, you know, it kind of makes sense to have the 7Cs on there where we can, you know, get rewarded and prepare for their next airdrop as well. Now, for those who don't know, too, Seekers, I think they're 50% discounted at the moment if you purchase with the Seeker token. So instead of a $500 phone, you're spending $250 for the phone in Seeker tokens. So yeah, it's a really good sale on. I got 2 more. But because of that, we'll probably add Stepleet to it as well. So that way, any users that are using it, it can be a crypto phone, but it also gets them account activity by staying active in it. What else? Because obviously 7Cs is the first of tonight's spaces, I'll give everyone a quick overview of the other spaces. For my training apps, our e-commerce site's nearly ready. So for supplements, merchandising, and training plans, so that'll be done by the end of the month. For Stepleet, the dashboard's nearly finished, probably another week of development and testing, and then we'll go live with that one. For Trip and Ape Tribe, we will have a new product coming out probably, I think, next month. It's a Web3 messaging app that is hopefully a competitor to Discord and eliminates all the scammers that are constantly finding their way into Discord. So kind of like a Web3 version of WhatsApp. So that'll be fun for that community. Recode obviously had its big update last week with a $20,000 Magic Eden grant that got added to emissions. So yeah, big things happening all around in the ecosystem. Oh, back to the 7Cs, that actually reminded me. One of the things that we're also going to look at doing is really starting to emphasize on the umbrella brand of the 7Cs. So for those who don't know, my company name or my company registration is the 7Cs Global Corporation. So what we'll be doing is probably repurposing the 7Cs website to an overall homepage for all of the projects that are under the brand and umbrella. And people will have access to all of the information for them all in one spot. And then we will probably just reestablish the 7Cs game as a continuation of Sails of Fortune or Rising Tides. We'll do a community vote on the final name for it. But yeah, that allows some synergy between the registered company and the app development profiles that have been set up for Apple and iOS. And yeah, basically establish ourselves more of, I hate using the word studio or labs because I feel like any project in Web3 that is a ... labs or ... studio turns out to be really inexperienced or just straight up ruggers. So we'll call ourselves a management group and yeah, really start emphasizing the professionalism there.
I mean, Yuga Labs. I mean,
yeah, but look
Monkey
at
Labs.
look at the price of their NFTs.
Zen Labs. I mean, oh no,
Longwood Labs.
Oh yeah, no, we could be foundries. We could be the 7Cs foundries.
Well,
Drug Labs.
Yeah, Drug Labs. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad name for another project. I may have to see if that domain's available. Labs with a Z.
Just gonna facepalm on that one. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's the thing is, again, in this space, I think probably starting next month as well, we'll move the spaces away from Discord and on Twitter as well. I'll put on the public face for people to see on the live stream. Because obviously, everyone here is already a very loyal member of the Seven Seas. These spaces are great for community updates. But we want to start this year really focusing on community expansion. And what better way to just do a mega space every Monday at 8 p.m. UTC where we cover everything. Hang on 2 seconds. I just got my Uber Eats here. Be right back. Alrighty. Alrighty, sorry about that. So yeah, basically, as I was saying, we'll probably move the format for the spaces to a Monday night and basically have it a mega space where each of the communities all join. So that way it's just a consecutive 2-hour space that's streamed on everything. So Workout Trainer will hear the space, Trippin' Apes will hear the space, Stepleet will hear the space, Recode will hear the space, the people following me on X will hear the space. So yeah, it'll be a fun weekly thing to do, I think, and trial and error and see what the engagement is. So that's one of the things I've noticed in the meta is all of these spaces that are running publicly on Twitter seem to be doing absolutely fairly well in terms of their user acquisition. The Spotify the Spotify royalties, I think we're almost at $1 just from people playing the Seven Seas album, which is fantastic. I have to laugh at that. I didn't think it'd actually earn anything, but even though it's not in game, people are still listening to it on Spotify and iTunes Store and stuff like that. So yeah, who knows? A year from now, it may go viral, and we can all retire based on like the "Fuck You" to KOL song that we did, or "Row, row, row your boat," I think is the number one listen to.
It would be crazy.
Yeah. But on that note, anyone have any questions regarding Battleship or the Seven Seas?
The seven seas. Can you remind me about the Pirate Lore new thingy coming out? It was a
well,
maximum of 5 full strength or something like that.
oh yeah, that'll be a couple months away for that one. So
Oh, a couple months.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Basically, it'll be a faction location where you can submit. Oh, are you talking? So we've got the faction one, or we've got the tavern, the one that I put in there the other day.
Yeah, the one you put there the other day.
Yep. So that one will be a location. You can put as many pirate lords as you want in there. I'm not going to give away
But
too many secrets on it because I want it to be a bit of fun and a bit of surprise. But rum is involved and booty is involved. But you won't know which way it goes.
But you say only full max, whatever you call it.
Yep. Yep. It'll be exclusively for max level pirate lords.
Okay. Where's my friend buddy? He rents me some.
Lotto, how do I make more gold for all the ships I now own? This is not financial advice, but this is my strategy, is I just put them into all hands on deck. It's the most efficient way to max out gold earnings. And, we've talked about this at the beginning. Gold is halving on July 1st. So it is a very, very good idea to overproduce right now so that you're stocked up for when that supply halves. Because I know that people will be complaining that there's not enough gold emissions when that happens. So yeah, stock up now while you can, be prepared now while you can. And yeah, we still got 4 or 5 more months. No, so the ships, Lotto, you can see my screen, right? Yep, so the ships go into Fleet Command. I've got none on this account, but on Fleet Command, they will go there. And basically, the Genesis ships are the most efficient way to convert gold to booty. You spend, 1,000 gold, and it rewards 5,000 gems per 24 hours. And there is an automation feature on there that you can enable with booty. So basically, you can just set your ships there and forget about them, and they'll just constantly go through your gold and convert it to booty directly.
Yeah, I think he wanted to know how can he make so much gold to send all the ships.
Yeah. You just send your captains, like obviously do the strategy that's right for you. So if you're sending them between Captain's Academy, the docks, Shipwriting Code, the blacksmith, you've got the flexibility of short-term claiming. But in terms of maximizing the gold, I think if for one captain from level 1 everything to max is 390 days, I just throw them in all hands on decks, and that maximizes the gold generation for them. Or there's always the gold market. Yeah, Matt, that's another good way to go too, is withdrawing booty and swapping for gold as well. Orange, what happens to gold emissions from all hands on deck captains that overlap with July 1st? Everything halves on July 1st. Well, a secret for taxes is open a company in Panama. It's 0%. Some typing there.
Oh, you think it's probably a good idea then, because I have one captain on AHUD that doesn't have the the grid, right? So I should probably put the grid before July. Let's see, how many months is that? March, April, May. Oh, never mind, it will be out by then. I'll have to worry about it.
Now, let me ask this, because obviously I want there to be benefit for users too. I know people have some booty in game. We will have the burn a captain for booty functionality coming out soon. Would people like to have a burn captain for gold, or potentially add another feature to the Fleet Command where you can burn booty into gems?
I know I'm not burning any captains. I don't have enough.
Well, there's that's where that other option potentially comes in, is a way for it to like a toggle that burns it.
I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say burn a ship too, and I was like, huh.
Hell no.
Well,
because there's only like 1,400 of those. I was like, burning ships.
Yep. There was actually a very interesting recommendation, though, for an additional utility for the ships that I've been considering. Is, I don't know if anyone's followed Recode and the Mech NFTs. For those who aren't familiar, we introduced NFTs into Recode, where if you stake a mech into the system, you get a bonus on your hash power, we were potentially thinking about adding a similar functionality to Battleship, where you get a little bonus, not 50% the same as Recode, because it's very different. But if you stake a Genesis ship, you'll be able to get a little bit of a bonus in firepower as well. Just to split the demand up between the two. Yeah, that's actually another good way to get gold too, is withdraw booty, level up your Season 2 for Battleship, and increase your gold yield. Or sorry, for Season 1. Because it is quite nice, and then collect your gold daily and put back into the game. Alrighty, on that note, it is time to move on to the next space. So if there's any last minute questions, please absolutely let me know. And as always, if there's any suggestions, any questions, tag me in the chat, and happy to run through anything, anytime, as long as I'm not rarely sleeping. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you for tuning in, and then until next week.
Thank you. What's the next one?
The
Again?
My Training apps.
Okay.
All right. We'll see those over there who are going to be over there. Thanks all.
All right. Leave.